Now that you kicked the Nigerians, tell me, South Africa, who is going to pay for my rent? Who is going to pay for my beauty? I know how bitter people in this country are, so do not mention my name. Do not even share the email that I am texting you on. I don't want every dick in town sending hate email to me. South Africans, I hate all of you. You people, of all the people, have officially ruined my life because of your jealousy. Why on earth did you people chase the Nigerians out of Joburg, to be specific? Who is going to maintain my beauty? Who will be able to take care of me? I do have a Turkish BBL, and most of you do not know this. When you do that kind of a procedure, you need to return back. Most of you don't even understand. So let me break it down for you. It's like when you have a car that is made in Italy, a super sports car. You just can't drive it forever and ever. You have to take it back to the manufacturer so that they can tune it. That is exactly what I am against. I have to constantly be going back to Turkey so that they can maintain my bombs. If I do not do that, hey, it's not going to be easy for me, my brother. I want you to quickly find for me a blesser, even if he is a money ritualist. As for now, I don't care. We are just doing things as an emergency right now. If you can just find me someone, I will accept. Does not matter if that person has a one eye or not. Brother, post for me as anonymous because South Africans are going to finish me in the comments. I am a South African woman, aged 37 years old, and before anyone starts judging me, I already know what you are going to say, my people. I know you must go and work, pay your own bills. You are 37 years old. Why must a Nigerian man maintain you? Okay, thank you, motivational speakers. Now that the TED talk is finished, can somebody please tell me who is going to maintain my lifestyle? Because I am angry, very angry. Fellow South Africans, I have one question for you. Why did you people chase my Nigerian, to be specific? You were celebrating foreigners must go, Nigerians must go. You were you were happy, Akir. Fine, now he is gone. Who is going to pay for me? I can't return back home because I came to Joburg to hustle. And to come to Joburg, I came to hustle for my two sons. And I had these boys with an absent father who is absent in their lives, even though financially he is providing for them. I did what I did because a woman, after you have been dumped by your boyfriend, what else can you do but to use your own body to hustle? Apparently, nobody thought about me. Nobody even said, hey, let us call Koke, let us call her to this meeting. Nobody even thought about me. Nobody called a meeting with me. Nobody said, ladies, please, we give you a year. Prepare yourself financially because these Nigerians of yours are going. Nothing. You just woke up and you started making noise. Now, some of us, and when I say some of us, I know that it is not only I, we are now sitting with an expensive soft life that I can't even maintain. And soft life that I have been maintaining in a very good way. Now everything has been ruined. I am in debt. What if they choose to arrest me? Brother Nashi, people can laugh, but I am actually stressed. I will send you a screenshot from my app so that you can show the people if it is possible that this is how much I am owing. I am owing a lot, guys. Specifically, the money that I took out, I am unable to pay it, owing close to 370,000. Yes, please don't ask me what I bought with that money. I bought what I do have that I am carrying on my back because this was a form of investment. I was investing in my future self. There is no blessing that you are going to get at a club without him staring at your behind. The bigger your behind is, the bigger the guy's pockets is going to be him who is going to take you out so that you can be with him after you would have spent so much money on you at that very same club. With a small bum, you can't get the biggest blesser. And most of that money, I used it. And I did not even have a real salary that I had, which I said I could pay back this money. I was depending on my blessers. Never even for a single day did I ever think that things were going to be this way. My boyfriend, the one that I had kids with, he was far from being rich by the time that I dumped him, and he dumped me after he had said that he was going to get a better job. I gave him a second chance, but it seemed as if he wanted to be the one that would say, hala, hala, I am the one that dumped that bitch. Well, he dumped me, and I was worried. I did not even know what else to do until I met my Nigerian boyfriend. I met my Nigerian boyfriend when I was already in my 30s. This man, he was not handsome, to tell you the truth. Yo, he was ugly, that guy. Even though he was ugly, but I won't lie to you. As for me, ugliness, it does not matter. For I believe that a man's ugliness, you can see it in his bank account. This man, he had money, even though if he was on top of me, and I would lose feelings when I would look at him because he did not have a good body. To be honest, he was not attractive in any sense, but his money was the one that will bring me back and my feelings will start to work again. The first time he spoke to me, I was not even interested. I did not even know that he was the one that was the owner of the club where we were chilling with my friends. Later on, another man who came and then he told me that the man that I had ignored was actually the owner of the club, and I was amazed. Finally, we left. We actually did not have transport, me and my friends, to return back. We were waiting for my friend's boyfriend who was doing a taxi business but using his private car, picking up people at the airport, dropping them off, and he was doing that. So we were waiting for him to drop off a client, and after dropping off a client, come and he pick us up. And then that was when I saw that Nigerian whom I had ignored inside the club. Yom, he was close to his car. I approached him and I said, please, can you take us to our place because we are stuck here? He said, oh, amazing. Then we started to talk. Me and him, we started to date. I pretended that I was into his crazy Nigerian culture. I pretended that I liked this old boring music that he would play, and the food, it was not nice, but I will say, yo papa, this food, it tastes nice. After I would have eaten it, the diarrhea that will hit me the next morning, you will never even understand. So me and him, we were like really close. He told me that he had a girlfriend, but he wanted to break up with the girlfriend because they had been fighting. This man, he was into the entertainment business. He had a tavern, he had a club. I won't mention where because people might identify him. He was into drugs himself. He was not a drug dealer, but at his club, there were a lot of Nigerians, and he would allow the other Nigerians to deal in drugs at his club. But I loved him a lot. I really loved him because of the way that he made sure that I was maintained at all the times. He would give me money. He started to give me money, either 10K on a monthly basis. I won't lie, he was a rich guy. There were many times that I found him with other women making out in the car. I would fight, I would be angry, I would cry, but he would give me money. There was a time when I even caught him naked and he was with a woman in the bedroom, and he deposited 22,000 rands, and he said, "I'm really sorry, you are the love of my life. I never meant to hurt you." And I remember that we went out and we did a withdrawal of some of the money, and he was wiping my tears using that money. So me and him, we were cool. I had already borrowed money from FNB. I then went to take him. When I went to take him, that was when I did that procedure. I already had big boobs that had been bothering me for the longest time. And I went and I got a breast reduction, and then I did my lips so that they can look beautiful. I did other cosmetic surgeries, and then I went for the final one, which was much more expensive, and I did my behind, and it started to look amazing. So, Ronash, because of this, I was supposed to stay with my boyfriend until I was able to run my own business. All these years that I have been with him, he had been telling me that I was supposed to start a business. And because of the lifestyle, I just thought that he was going to be in my life like forever. As for my ex-baby daddy, when he saw me, when I had healed and returned back from Turkey, he was like, wow, is this really you? He wanted me back in his life. I would go and sleep with him because I just wanted to see their body. I wanted him to see that I was now it. Social media, I was not that much active on it because I had a blesser anyway. Then that was when my blesser started to get involved with a lot of problems. The police were always at his club, at the tavern. I can say that the tavern was the one that had a problem. I even gave him advice and I said, you can do whatever that you are doing, but these people that you are allowing to sell drugs at your tavern in the location, you know, as South Africans, you Nigerians, you are always suspicious of you. These people, you should ban them. Even some of them, they were South Africans. They were selling and dealing drugs at his tavern. He did not mind because he was also getting paid a small portion of the money that he was making from the drugs. So he did not want to stop the people from using his club and the tavern selling their drugs. So I said, as long as he is giving me money, he knew a lot of police, he did not mind. And as long as he was helping me with my investment on my back, that is my investment. So he was giving me money and I was paying my FNB and I was paying the minimum. I wish that I had paid a lot. Now that he is gone, I was not going to be having a lot of debt like the way that I am having right now. So the problems around his business, once they said that the foreigners must go, I knew it deep down in my heart that my blesser was not going to survive, even though people knew him as someone that assisted the poorest of the poor in the community where he had his tavern. I never saw him personally selling any drugs, but they started accusing him, and then they closed the tavern and they went to the club. As I'm speaking with you, that club, ever since the 30th of June, it has never been opened. I don't know if there is anyone else that is going to open it up. And he went to Nigeria. He went to Nigeria, my brother. He did not even leave me a single cent. He just called me and he said that he is rushing to Cape Town. And I said, to Cape Town to do what? He said that he is going to see if his daughter is fine because their daughter was studying in Cape Town. The next thing he said, we are boarding a plane. We are going to Lagos. Oh my God. I could not believe that this is what is happening. He never even asked me if I wanted to go with him. I would have basically gone to Nigeria so that I can continue living the lifestyle that he has been providing for me. I said, what about me? He said, you are South African. You are going to be fine. It is us foreigners. They don't want us, the foreigners. What will a citizenship do to my debit orders that are supposed to be collected in 5 days' time? 5 of July, Bro Nash, I am supposed to pay for my debits, but I don't have any money. This is where I am right now. I am looking at what is happening. I have debit orders here and there. I am owing a lot of money, and I want you to ask to the South Africans, what have you done to me? You are celebrating. I see you on Facebook. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Are you people going to contribute towards my monthly installments? Please just ask this question to the South Africans for me. Will you pay for the money that I am owing? Why didn't you wait for me to finish up the money that I am owing? Then there is another thing. Remember Mr. Budget Man, my South African baby daddy, the man that I dumped and used to sleep with because I wanted to show him the body. This man, Mr. Budget Man, has a little bit of money, not like my blesser. He is married now. He drives a normal, nice car. He has a stable job. He is working in a company dealing in finance. I can't discuss about that company. He got married, and that part, it irritates me. It has been irritating me, but I did not care about him. So I am thinking about going there. I am going to him and I'm going to sleep with him, take a video with him, expose him to the wife. And I know that the wife, the way that I heard that the wife is a pastor's daughter, I know that the marriage is going to come to an end. Once we videorize each other and then I show the video to the wife, I'll even send it. I have a phone number and I am going to send the video to him of me being intimate with a husband, since he gives me money for the kids. And all that I want is for them to break up and then I can collect my baby daddy. If I do that, do you think that I'll be doing nonsense? Or I am the one who owns him because I knew him first before this chick came around? Please post for me. I do not have emergency funds. I don't have anything. Unless if you find me someone, even a person that does not even have eyes, a person that does not have a nose. Right now, I am just taking anything that moves, that has money, that can maintain me. You know my email. This is the one. You can just respond to me, but do not publish my email because it uses my real surname and my real name. I do not want guys that are broke. I want rich Nigerian kind of a lifestyle that I was being given by my blesser. Your dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to us by our dear sister. She's saying that she wants a person, a man that is a blesser, that does not even have a nose. It is fine. Even someone that does not have eyes, it is fine with him. Let us speak with him in the comment section. Did you do any cosmetic surgery in Turkey? Are you supposed to regularly travel to Turkey to be maintained? Is this the truth? What we have been told by our dear sister. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Why didn't you start a business? when you were still being given a lot of money by your blesser. Yeah, let us meet again in the following episode.